Hello everybody, back again, and how are you today? This is my second review of the day. How lucky are you? But yeah, this is my review for the season 26 and indeed classic era Doctor Who finale, Survival. 10 out of 10. Feels like the show went out on a high. Basically, it takes place in 1989. The Doctor has taken Ace home. Now, in any other series, the companion would have been written out at this point, decided to stay home. But Ace at the end makes it quite clear that she sees the TARDIS as a home, which is just lovely. Ace and the Doctor have really undergone an arc for this season, and it's been amazing to see them both grow together. Yeah, the end of an era. Basically, when season 26 started production, they were confident of getting a season 27. However, by the time the series was airing, they sort of had a feeling it wasn't coming back. So that little speech at the end was put in. But yeah. But anyway, I'll get to that a bit later. Basically, yeah, the Doctor's taking Ace home to Perivale, where she wants to see some of her friends. I assume that the events of the season have made her realise that, she's got friends. She wants to see how we're doing. And maybe she wants to see her mum. Maybe. And when we get there, the Doctor knows something's up more or less straight away. People are disappearing. There's an animatronic cat on the prowl, taking people. In fact, the first sequence that shows somebody washing a car being abducted would make a great pre-credit sequence for current Doctor Who. Yeah, it's cool. You've got Hale and Pace in the last bit of stunt casting that JNT would do, but well, if you don't include Dimensions in Time. Yeah, comedians Hale and Pace as shop owners, which is really nice. It's really random, but it's really nice. You got the Seventh Doctor just walking around the streets of Perivale trying to get all sorts of cats to eat the food so he can essentially let himself be abducted to figure out what's going on. Ace is concerned about her friends. Now, that's one of the things I've loved about Ace. She's flawed, but she's loyal to her friends. She always has been. And I love that. I love that she has a chat with a mate who's collecting money for hunt saboteurs. and she's like, I thought you were dead or gone to Birmingham. Same difference, really. Same fucking difference. Birmingham is a shithole. and part one is just really nice. Apart from all the death, obviously. It's quite nice just to watch them walking around Perivale doing her own thing. You've got a stellar score with this one as well. You've got Sergeant Patterson, who you kind of get the idea that he sees himself as a hard man, and he's really not. He's a bit of a coward. He's a bit of a bully. You get the idea he was probably in the Territorial Army for a few years before he got kicked out. And then you got Anthony Ainley back as a master in a great reveal. You don't know it's him. He's not disguised. It's just how the camera angle's done. So all you see is his eyes, and the voice has been deepened. So you don't know it's him until the part one cliffhanger. You've got Lisa Bowerman. Bowerman. Is that how you pronounce it? Lisa, if you watch this, I apologise. I do not know how to pronounce his surname. Bowerman, I think. And she's in as Kara. Long before she be cast as Professor Bernice Summerfield, she makes a debut in Doctor Who. She's awesome. I really like the cat costumes. So they're not universally popular. Nobody on production likes them. I like them. For 1989 Doctor Who, they are really good. They've got one last story set in a quarry. Ace undergoes basically transformation into somebody who likes hunting, and it's really cool. Got scenes of the Master and the Doctor just randomly in a flat, which is awesome, and Doctor Who goes out on a high. I dare anyone to watch this story and not feel something at the end when the music starts up. Music, but I am convinced that Murray Gold would be inspired by to use as a Doctor's theme. But do 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 do, you know, that sort of thing. Seriously, listen to them both, and you're telling me he's not been inspired. But yeah, 10 out of 10. Doctor Who would go into hiatus officially by the BBC. We never used the word cancellation. They learned a lesson. But a year later, the production office was shut down, and that was it. And for now, it's the end of my reviews. For those of you in my Facebook group who have been around since I started doing this several years ago, thank you so much. You have all been awesome. Especially those that inspired me to start transferring them onto YouTube, which would a couple of stories in season 16 and then started properly in season 17. For those of you that watch my reviews and comment, whatever, thank you so much. It's so appreciated. But yeah, I've got stuff I want to do. I've got audios to listen to. I've got books to read, and I've got past stories I want to go, especially with the Blu-ray box sets now, which obviously you can see behind me in that lot. I've got other TV shows I want to binge, so I am carrying on. But like the show, at this point in time, I'm going on hiatus. When I get to the TV movie or whatever, I will talk about that. Same with the new Doctor Who. But yeah, I'm done. Pretty much. It's actually quite sad because I've loved doing this. But yeah. Well, it's been fun, but yeah, I've got books to read and audios to listen to, comic books to sink into. I've got other TV shows to watch, and I hope you join me on that journey. Come on, viewers. We've got work to do.